Great morning, everyone. As you can see, we're back at the home base here. Now this morning, first thing, I went to the tire store and had them check the tread. And it's still okay. I could have some more wear, but it's close to the yellow, So I decided to order all new tires. They'll be here tomorrow. I said I'd rather have good tread than, well, you could still get some more wear out of it. So they'll be changed tomorrow. And, what I wanted to look at today, yesterday, I saw a video and I've been trying to find it again and I can't find it. But it was Trump talking about tariffs and they bring peace. And I mean, it was the most insane thing I'd ever seen. It made no sense whatsoever. Tariffs save lives, they bring peace, it's, and you're just going, what the frick is this guy saying? So that's, pretty insane. Now, I guess a Democrat has brought articles of impeachment, and it looks like behind the scenes, people in Trump's own orbit are talking about Article 25, because, he is just stonewall crazy. Now, he just went to Israel, and I haven't seen what he said. I just saw the plane on the tarmac and they rolled out a big red carpet for him, and so he's eating that up as usual. And then I guess Putin came out and was, conciliatory message because he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. His buddy Pootie was out there giving a consolation speech, and, well, you should have gotten it. And things are insane. So let's go ahead. I've pulled we're going to do the Gypsy Oracle, Myla Norman, and Tarot. And let's just see what cards have to say today. Oh, what can you tell us today? What's going on? Yeah, he's ill. First card out, ill. He's definitely ill. His dementia is getting worse. The dark truth, okay? Conversations, wisdom, things seen from the dark. About, come back card. About what's going on. What jumped out was the card, trying to get away with things, but let's see what we have. A message about an action. Due to his illness, the dark truth. Things coming out. Let's see the energy coming into it. Hope. Yeah, about a hope. Hope when it comes to the path forward. And another message. Concrete message. Two messages, a message about an action and then a message about something concrete. Hope for the path forward. So what's going on today? Foe. An enemy. Enemy in the mix. Somebody that's not real happy with him, I would say. Looking at the cross to bear, the difficult time that we have now, looking at this issue and walking away. distancing from the emotions. Okay? A distancing from the emotions when it comes to this difficult time that we're going through with this now, the difficulty, the challenges, the pleasure seekers. The challenge is those that just want to ride his coattails. Fireworks, things imploding, exploding, to temper it. So that looks like there are those that are riding his coattails that are going to try to do all they can to temper this potential outcome. Sighing. With the deception. And more false messages. Potential outcome. They're going to try to put other messages out to save him. Oh, here we go again, another impeachment, So outside influence, prison. Now this could be his total mental decline. It also could be looking that he's a criminal and more message. Messages about he's a criminal. And out in the cold. He's outside of spirituality. See what's underneath of it all. Underneath of it all, we have justice, arguments for justice, and the fortune. Now, I think in the fortune with this is just a whole lot of evidence, a whole lot of things there. They have got so much evidence on this guy. So the arguments for justice, fortune, putting all this stuff out there, outside influence, messages about the prison. He's out in the cold. He doesn't know what he's doing. Again, it's about his illness, the messages about the actions, hoping for a path forward, a better path forward, putting out again more messages. And those that are against now, then having this difficult time walking away from it emotionally. And the challenge are those that want to temper it, those riding his coattails that are going to be exploding with their drama, potential outcome, sighing with the deception and more messages that they're trying to feed, And now we know he's going to be out there whining and crying and, they're all against me and I'm the greatest president ever and, his usual crapola he's going to be trying to put out there and feed people with. But people aren't buying it anymore. Anyway, we're going to do a clarifying read and see what else it has to say. But it looks like they're looking at his illness and his dementia. And like I said, that one video I saw yesterday where he was just off tariffs and they're saving lives and they're bringing peace and it's, it was totally insane. That's the only way you can say it. You can't say anything else. It was absolutely 100% insane. Made no sense whatsoever. Talk about delusional. So in the center of all this, we have the burden. Yeah, we're having to deal with this fool with dementia. His insanity. above it, the message about the action. The foundation is, it's affecting the world. It's affecting, even the world sees the burden of what he is. They see his insanity. On one side of it, we have things up in the air. Above it, new information coming out. The foundation, what's being birthed in America. And the strength of all this stuff that's up in the air, the information coming out, how it's affecting our world. The other side of it, we have the Lovers. Above it, but they're even pondering things. They don't like what's coming. They don't like the harvest. Okay, this stuff is coming. And judgment. Judgment is there. They want to try to keep the lid on it when it comes to Trump. But we have these crazy messages he's putting out, what he's trying to feed people. A new cup of abominations on the horizon. Again, we keep getting this concrete, something concrete coming out and facing a loss. They're facing a loss when it comes to the long-term victory for the truth, dealing with the manipulations of the wealthy. But we have out in the cold, because another message is coming out, concrete message, that it's time for him to walk away, time for him to go away. Okay, he's so divorced from things. Okay, and what's being built, what's being constructed, moving forward, more information is coming out about his gluttony, his desires, his drama, and that is being looked at, investigated deeply, and being shared. Okay. And the fight is on. It's a tower moment. Absolutely a tower moment. Okay? So his people are trying to keep a lid on things, but what's being birthed in America, the burden and pondering this stuff that's going on, new information coming out about the burden of the harvest, the things we're dealing with because of this crazy fool. The burden of the things up in the air when it comes to those surroundings that continue to benefit him, because why? He's a useful puppet. But there's a strong judgment coming now. Okay? A strong judgment is coming. So they're, losing traction. They're going nowhere fast, spinning their wheels, trying to find something that they can do. But I see it like this car trying to go up this hill, and it's gone a little ways up, but it's just spinning now. It's spinning. It can't go any further. I just see this car on there, and the wheels just absolutely spinning, and the rubber is just, how it does. Yeah, spinning and spinning and spinning, but it can't go any further. It can't go up any further. It's reached its limit, and it's just spinning now. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see if the cards are right or wrong. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online.